light beings, and welcome to my channel. Yes, I am doing another channel read, and yeah, I was supposed to have done this yesterday, but I was too busy to come online yesterday. Had a lot going on, a lot of errands to do, so I'm doing it tonight. I told you all that do it either tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, yesterday I announced that I was going live, but I decided to do it tonight instead. So now I'm here. This week's channel read is going to be about trauma, psychological trauma. I talked about psychological trauma on my TikTok. Y'all may want to go and check it out. But before we start, please like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you missed this live, don't forget that it's always going to be available under my lives on my YouTube, the Kimberly Purpoz channel, right here if you missed any of my lives, so you can catch up. I have over 800 videos on my channel that I've done over the years. And I talk about the American Aborigines, I talk about mental health, and I also talk about spirituality. So yes, it's good to see you guys. Glad to see that you all have come on board. Yes, good to see you. So I typically be on here on Saturdays, but I'm here today on Sunday. I wasn't able to get on yesterday, but I'm making it up for today. Good to see you. Glad to see that you came on board. So anyway, this week's going to be about trauma. And the channel message is about trauma, psychological trauma. Don't forget to check out the video I've done on psychological trauma on my TikTok. So it's there already, so you can go and check it out. Trauma. It's time to heal from past trauma. Experiencing trauma can cause open wounds that goes further than the physical flesh. Trauma goes deep within the core of your inner being, and it can affect different aspects of your life. Traumatic events can be embedded within a person's lifetime and triggers causes a traumatic past wounds to resurface and express themselves. Understanding and identifying these trauma triggers helps and aid in reducing the advanced reaction that has enough of having flashbacks or feeling overwhelmed or having overwhelmed emotions. So these are some of the feelings that people tend to have when they're going through a traumatic experience. A traumatic experience can look differently for different people. It's not the same. It can range in relationships. It can be dealing with relationships. It can be dealing with an accident. I also work with veterans as a licensed therapist. And sometimes a lot of veterans go through a lot of trauma as well, because they have to go through a lot of the healing process. Some traumatic experiences can be more, I guess, extensive than others, and it comes in different levels and different ranges, and it can, and everybody have different triggers for their trauma. A trauma could be anything, and a trigger can be any type of situation or circumstances. It depends on that particular individual. So grounding yourself by connecting with nature, breathe in and out prana energy. Balance yourself through Reiki, Tai Chi, yoga, and meditation is key. So yes, these are some of the things, the techniques that you can do in healing from a traumatic experience, And like I said, trauma can come in different forms, and it can impede a person's ability to cope. A lot of times people can have feelings of emotions, of feeling anxiety, very anxious, Um, Also, they can even feel depressed as well. It's a blending of different emotions intertwined into one, and everybody reacts to it differently. So, yes, that is the message for today about, you know, trauma, healing, and overcoming these traumatic experiences. And I've seen some people have experiences with trauma that affects their life, to a really severe extent. And these, being when it's affecting a person's life, it can affect them in so many ways. It can affect them, the relationships with family and friends. It can affect them with work, career, schooling, education. Uh, it can impact people in different ways where it impedes them from being able to move forward because they're forever, or I won't say forever, but they're constantly, in their past, and some people relive it through, flashbacks, nightmares, dreams. They become more hypervigilant than normal. Some show their emotions through anger. Anger is often tied and linked into with anxiety. But yeah, and it can also impede you spiritually as well. That's why it's important to do your mental health exercises when you're dealing with trauma. So I'm going to do a card read this week. Spirit guided me to talk about this topic about trauma. It's a lot going on in this world today, and a lot of people are going through a lot of traumatic experiences, and it's different for each person, But yeah, I'm going to go into the card read. Good to see you. Glad to see you have come on board. Well, Spirit guided me to do, pull out two different card decks. And this one's different. I don't think I have used this one before. It's called What's the Tea deck? This came out. And so I'm going to use this deck. And then the other card deck that came out is the Mystic Red Rose Oracle deck. That came out as well. So yeah. So okay. I think I'm going to try. I like to use the bigger deck, when I do the cards deck. So, I'm moving this journal out the way. If I sound a little stuffy today, I don't feel 100%, you guys. I think I have some issues with my sinuses. I think it's the change of weather. Now that the weather is changing, but seasons, I think it's affecting my sinuses. So yeah, okay. I'm glad to see you guys come. I appreciate you all joining me today. And don't forget this, if you not able to see the whole thing, I'm going to have this live up for you all to see. And my reads are timeless. This is a collective read. It's a read for the whole entire collective. So it's also timeless. When you get this message, it's for you, Yeah. It's meant for you to get this message. So yeah, I'm just sorting through this card. I'm going to tea over. Tea up. Yes. Let's shuffle this card. Archangel Michael. Oh, the guardian angels of the wild. He's got me on which cards to pull for the collective. Which cards to pull for the collective? Let's see here. Oops. Okay. This it? Flip out this away, which is interesting. Interesting. Okay. Can I flip? Okay. Oh, I guess it's this way, guys. I'm just sorting it out. Holy Spirit, trying to figure this out. Alright, the first card that came out was threatening, intimidating, threatened, bothered. Okay, this landed in the past. Some of you all may be feeling threatened. This landed in the past. It's a gun here. I don't know if anybody has been dealing with some sort of gun violence in the past, perhaps. You know, intimidation. Somebody might have been threatened or been intimidated in the past. This could have been a friend or someone who thought you was a friend, or it could even be a stranger. Bothered, someone's being harassed, or something about gun. Okay, there's something in the past. Gun violence, that's what I'm hearing. Someone been threatened. Drama starter. Okay, someone's dealing with a drama starter. Like I said, I'm getting a feel this could have been dealing with some sort of a relationship, perhaps. You know? Drama. This landed in the past as well. Someone experienced gun violence in the past, and then, of course, tied to some sort of drama in the past. Maybe a relationship, or dealing with someone who loves to be around a lot of drama. Find in the past. This card that came out is spiritual hater. Someone is somebody's dealing with a hater here. This is present. It's landing in the present. Someone's dealing with a spiritual hater. Hates on your spirituality, your light, your magic, your powers. Be careful who you surround yourself, who you surround yourself. Sometimes it's always good to reevaluate your inner circle. Good to see you guys. Glad to see you all come on board. Yeah. Someone's trying to steal your light. You know? Spiritual hater. There's some haters out there. And then the next card that came out is always partying. Someone is partying. Or someone is going, either you know someone that is a partier, or maybe you're a partier. or maybe going to some sort of event, perhaps. Is that in the present? Maybe in the future. Delving into the future. Maybe somebody is going to have been invited to some sort of event. Okay, the next card is rejected. Somebody might have been feeling some sort of rejection. A rejection, maybe a rejection in a relationship, or it could have been a career. Maybe in school. It can be any type of different situation. So, yeah. Rejection. That's the thing about rejection. Rejection can be a good thing or a bad thing. Sometimes you can get rejected because Spirit knows that this person was no good for you in the first place. So don't take it the wrong way if you're the one being rejected. You know? So rejection don't necessarily have to always be a bad thing. It can be a good thing. Sometimes it's keeping you from more drama or chaos. You know? But it don't feel so good sometimes, especially if it's something you always wanted or thought you wanted. But yeah. And then, of course, the last card that came on the bottom of the deck is Stalker. Watch. Obsessed. Someone is being watched. You know? There's a stalker. Okay. Be careful, you guys. You know, because the other card that came out, like present, that there's a hater. Make sure you watch out who's in your inner circle. Evaluate. Then the last card at the bottom that says stalker. Somebody's watching you. And obsessive. So, yeah. that's the card read for this week on that card there. Interesting, interesting. This is dealing with relationships, I believe. Relationships, people could be in the workplace, So, yeah. And this card is from the Mystic Rose Oracle deck. Spirit guided me to pull this card deck from you all, for you all. Some of these cards are getting stuck in here. Let's see. Yeah, that one. I could feel some heavy energy in that one. I can really feel the energy. Alright, let's see here. Let's shuffle this card deck. Alrighty, let's see what this card says about. I know this week is about trauma, how to deal with trauma. I guess the card reads is sort of tied to trauma. Some of you are dealing with a traumatic past, present, and some of the things that you gotta break for a future. So let's see here. Let's see what it says on this deck. Archangel Michael, all the guardian angels of Hawaii. Should I shuffle one more time? Okay. Archangel Michael, all the guardian angels of Hawaii. Please let me know which cards to pull for the collective. Which cards to pull for the collective? Okay. Okay. One card shot out. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. Are there any more? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Is that it? Okay. Some of these cards popped out. Let's see. Let's sort it out. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Alrighty. I think I'm sort of got it around the wrong side, the path. Okay. Alright, the first card that came out is Poker Face. It says taking a chance. Am I reading this right? Taking a chance. I believe that's what it's saying. Taking a chance, risk, options, not showing hand, gambling. Okay, it's Poker Face. Taking a chance. I don't know. Someone might have it. You might know somebody who's dealing with gambling. Not showing their hand. Risk options. Just letting it in the past. Somebody was taking some risky chances there. Yeah. Taking chances, risk options. Not showing your hand. Gambling. Okay. Or you may know somebody who has that type of issue with the gambling. Taking risk. That's landed in the past. This, and then of course, healthy choice, self-love, self-care, being happy in love in life. So this is somebody decided to change themselves. I guess in the past you might have took a lot of chances, was risky chances. And somebody decided to change themselves to go a more healthy route. Self-love, care, being happier, loving yourself. So making a more positive changes. These healthy choices can be in different aspects in your life, not just what you eat, being healthy. It's also who you, allow around your inner circle. Healthy people, healthy environment, healthier situations. And so you can create healthier and better outcomes. Next card that came out is talking. Interested. Awaiting messages, texts, calls, emails, talking more. Okay. Some of y'all might be waiting for a text message for someone. Okay. Talking. Interested. Someone might have someone interested in something. This could be in a love interest. Maybe someone sparked your eye. And emailing, texting back. It can also be, if you're looking for a job or a career or something, or some sort of career or business opportunity. Someone is awaiting a text. Another one is teddy bear. Interested in you, blooming, romance, flirting, want a date. So this card sort of go hand in hand with this one in a way. If there's an interest, someone you're interested in, waiting on a message, looking forward to, and then of course, interest in you, blooming relationships. So whoever you're talking to, maybe it has the potential to turn into something more, perhaps. Possibility. Okay. And this last card is addiction, codependent, obsession, restraint, possession, control, emotional block. So be careful of that, you guys. I don't know if, it sort of goes in hand. I don't know if this person, this hater, may have this problem, or someone in your inner circle or someone you know may have this problem. Obsession, restraint, control, emotional block. Let's see what's on the bottom. Bottom of the deck is soulmate. Ooh, partnership, soul contract, life partner. That's in the bottom. That's soul in the future. So it's someone that you're going to meet your match. For those of you all who are single. Who knows? It might be even the person that is talking about right here, how it starts off as an interest, love interest, then it goes into a blooming romance, and then it turns into a soul connection. But this is the message for this week, you guys. Interesting. Yeah. This is the message for this week. About the trauma, experience and everything. The trauma read. And so, yeah. Don't forget to like this video, you guys. It's a deep read, very interesting. Please like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to binge watch my videos. I have videos, 800 videos talking about the American Aborigines, mental health, and spirituality here on this channel. And I do these lives every week. And I apologize for last week. I don't think I did last week, but this week I want to make up for it for this week for you guys. And I'll be on here again next week for another read. The message for next week is going to be, you are not alone. Okay, that's the message for next week. That's the channel message for next week, is you're not alone. I already did a short already on here called You're Not Alone. You may want to check it out. It's one of my shorts here on YouTube. I also have a candles coming out, and that was not coming out. It's already available. It's called Love and Peace and Light Candle. That's on my, it's in the Purpoz Healing Art store in the Etsy shop. And I also have the Psychology Essence shop as well, where I have my mental health journals and workbooks in there as well. So you may want to check them out there. Digital downloads. So you can check those out as well. So yes, this is the message for this week, and I appreciate you all for coming and joining me. And I guess I'll see you guys again next week. Love and peace. Bye-bye.